Welcome back everyone, and here we are ready to get into the first race of Season 2. We've already finished Season 1, had the last race of the season review, and then on the last episode we went into the beginning of the new season, all the choices and selections to buy engine, and then focus on the early year development of the car and in the areas that we had problem and they were not as good as they could have been. So before we go in, I'm gonna have a quick look on my drivers. They both have some development points. Esteban, new signing for this season of course. I'm gonna be focusing on cornering and braking for him, hoping to get his speed and performance better levels. And then Lando is very good on this, and what we'll be trying to do is get a bit better with reactions. So, having done that, let's go back home. The cars are ready. Let's go to the first race of the season. Of course, we go for 20 laps, review my guide if you have done already as to why we do that, and then the setup. Let's have a great season, everyone.
Radio check.
Sent
Yeah,
out.
confirm. Green light.
Lando is out. And Esteban is out as well. Now let's see how quickly we're gonna get some meaningful setup feedback. Don't forget, everything is new, so the car knowledge is gonna be very low as well. Okay, things are going very well. We already started getting some feedback. And our times remain competitive with pretty much every fast car out, with the exception of Vettel and Leclerc. That's great. That's great prelude to the season, because we're not pushing. I don't know if others do, but last year we were definitely on the lower part of the back end of the grid with times in practice. And here we are well within a second, at least for Norris. Naturally, for those that are just joining us, we won't be trying to simulate these sessions. These sessions are very important. This is the time where we get...
We've just had a car run wide.
Okay,
Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. They go wide right off the racing line.
Barely an issue.
And that was a bitter blow for the team.
No. I think that's a slow news day. There we are. So, in less than 23 minutes, we have feedback from Norris, full feedback from Norris. Let's call him in. That's in line with previous year's average time of getting a full feedback. So just to be clear, we need to make sure that we get all 5 areas answered and get the full feedback before we come in. Otherwise it's not as efficient. And let's reconfigure then and see where we stand. Tires. Yeah, we'll have to use another set of tires for another 20 laps worth of running or close to it. And then setup. 59%. One is already on optimal. Straights, I'm happy to take it in this direction. The others were good. Let me get cornering back to optimal, and I'm very happy with that. Let's go.
How does it feel?
Really bad.
Really bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
copy that.
Not a problem, Esteban. We're gonna fix it in a minute. Just come in. I will fix you. So, likewise, new set of tires and the setup for bad. I can see why he was in such despair, but that's good because we know what way to not go. We know which way is the correct way to move to. And I want to believe that that's gonna be somewhere there for us. Yeah, let's have a go. So Norris coming in first, he's gonna be ready first to go out again. I'm very happy with the percentages the guys have gotten already on acclimatization. And then let's get ready for Ocon. Of course, the only thing we don't need is time loss because of any crashes, any damages, any engines, although new, blowing up. Don't forget we changed back to Renault. I tried to justify, at least in my head, this decision on the previous episode. I hope I don't regret it. I think I won't, but who knows? Who knows, we'll have to see. The main benefit and the main reason I went to that, for those who have seen us, is that Renault, for slightly better power performance than Mercedes, was consuming way less fuel. Actually, it was consuming extremely less fuel comparing to the Red Bull engine, and we were still very resilient in losing power. Plus, it was cheaper. That was not the main reason, but it was an added benefit. I still feel that it's gonna be better having this choice to either run with the same fuel as everybody else.
I think someone's run wide.
I'm not gonna say that it's Ocon, but we are okay. Just run wide. So I was saying, we will either be able to run with the same amount of fuel as everybody else, but of course run it at full power and full consumption will give us more speed.
It's okay, it's a cool car to drive.
Okay, Norris is happy. Very good. Or we're gonna take the choice and play around with less fuel to start with, which means the car is lighter. So Norris is in. That's amazing. Jump to 90%. Very good signs, my friends. Very good signs. Now I'm not gonna use another set of tires, but what we need to do is reduce the number of laps to a point where the tires are gonna last, and that says 12. We're not gonna be able to do 12. Oh god. Rushing. Need to adjust the settings and send him out again for a few laps anyway. So let's reconfigure, not just change tires and fuel levels. Here we are. Okay, so oversteer is mostly controlled with this one. I think it's gonna be close to the edge. course that is putting traction and straights out of alignment. We want to be out of alignment slightly on straights. That's gonna push it at a good level, and then a bit more minuscule adjusting. There we are. I believe that is gonna be very close to being 100%. So now it's 11. That's very strange. No time has passed. It was okay for 12 earlier and now it's going down to 11. In any case, there is only going to be enough fuel to do, enough time to do 3 or 4 laps. I'm putting enough for 5. That should be able to cover it. And let's go. Let's hope Esteban gets a solution here quickly. There he is, calling.
Feels good so far.
Feels good.
Copy.
Happy for you, my friend. That's why we got you in. Coming to the pits, we're gonna look after you and get you back out again for a lap or two. $85. Again, fuel nowhere near need enough. In this case, I'm happy to put just 3. Oh, look at that. So, traction a few question marks here. I might be going slightly the wrong way, but let's take it there. free practice too.
Radio check. Loud and clear. Green light, green light.
Excellent. I'm really anxious now. I'm really excited. What's gonna happen? What is our race pace gonna be? And along with my aggressive strategy, is it gonna get us all the way to the front? Wow. I have to change Norris's contract. He's getting $1 million when he gets 6th. After this race I have to renew his contract, even though he might have to pay now. It is gonna save him money down the line. I don't know how close to reality is getting $1 million if you get 6th or better. That would be amazing. How is the car feeling? The car setup is perfect. Thank you, Lando. Thank you, my boy.
Vale, Pele. Copy.
%97%. Okay. So it's still early. We have all the time we want to build up some acclimatization. I won't try to change anything from 97, hoping to get acclimatization faster, but this time I will do it. How would we go about it? So it doesn't go. Alright, it might be. I want to believe that it should be going to the right, but we don't have any more camber plate to go further to the right. I can try that, but that is not gonna help me because then everything else is gonna be off. And of course I can start playing with everything else. 1 minute, let me put it exactly where it was, yeah. So of course I can start playing with anti-roll and then try to get it back in by altering everything else, which makes things worse anyway. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll stick to the 97 and put some more fuel and send him back out on his hard tires to get more accustomed with the course and the layout and build up his percentage. Because in the end of the day, don't forget, there is only two things we try to do here. Get as close to an optimal 100% setup, and perhaps even more importantly, get the performance bonus. So the performance bonus full points equals to a 3% improvement on the driver's statistics. 3 points is more than 3% because nobody's at 100. So getting 3 points is much more important than getting 3% overall. The effect the 3% would have on the cornering is minimal. The priority at this kind of percentages of setup is to get all 15 points, or 14 if not 15. Because from now on we can't control how many more we're gonna get. Even if we get 100, we won't get one more. The reason we're losing this 4 is because we don't have enough acclimatization built up. And to do that, we need to run more laps without trying to get the driver setup confidence up. So I'm gonna send him out, Godspeed, and get as close as you can to 100. And that's our job done. Now, naturally, we're not going to get 100% on the car understanding. That will take another race probably. But we can get some confidence to 100% because we're at 40s already. And we just started 17 minutes ago free practice 2. We have the rest of free practice 2 and the whole hour of free practice 3. So, yeah, 39. Not a problem. Let's speed up and get Esteban in to see what his percentages are and whether we're going to be close enough to 100 to...
How's the balance? It's all good.
It's all good. Okay.
Copy.
Not perfect, but it's all good. Okay, Esteban, we're going to probably get another round of setup with you. Not a problem. $96. Okay, so we have 2 grades here. I think that's gonna be easier to fix though, because we have somewhere to play with, and that's it. That's all we need to do, and that should be enough. I want to believe. Now, the time to configure, that's 4 minutes 44 seconds. That's a considerable amount of running time, especially if you have to do it a couple of times in the hour that you're going to have a chance at least twice to set up everything. Sometimes by doing one change only you do get a few seconds, and I'll try to find one. No, not this time. Yeah, front wing angle, I agree that's much simpler, but for tire camber, yeah, possibly you and me would definitely take longer if we had adjustable toe camber in our cars, but tire camber sorry in our cars, but that's F1. It shouldn't take 444. It really shouldn't. Anyway, I'm not gonna complain more about it. The tire is okay. The fuel is enough. 444 it is, and then he's gonna be getting to 100% or very, very close to it, even closer than the 96 he has. In any case, that gives Lando a chance to catch up with track acclimatization, because
Did
Esteban...
somebody spin out there?
Oh, let's have a look at that. We have to see that.
Let's take a
I
closer
want
look.
to see that.
Now here we see Max Verstappen.
Our world champion Max Verstappen.
And that spin is undoubtedly going to cost them time.
Good for you. Good for you. Let's send Esteban out. Okay, our times are much more reasonable now. 1.1 behind with a hard tire, not pushing at all. If anything, it shows you how powerful ERS is, deployment of ERS. And the tire, of course, because we are the slowest tire compared to everybody else. This is the time, we just have to wait. It's not much more we can do other than wait for this to go to 5 chevrons, get our setup confidence up, get all the comments to get all the chevrons, and just build up track experience and car experience. So we just have to wait, burn some rubber, burn some petrol, and wait. Well, I was offline to try and get some time through while we were getting everything set up, and we got everything we need now for Esteban to come in and review his situation, and he sounds extremely happy. I'm gonna leave him out. He can keep going. No, get him in. Put some more petrol. Okay, 100%. That's it. That's it. That's what was expected. That's what was achieved. We were already at 96, so Tires are pretty much worn. I am not gonna be using anymore. I'm gonna be losing probably one of them. So run plan 5 laps. Confirm. Off you go again. And why not try to push again this time with the hard, although much more worn than the soft was earlier. But let's see what happens. We've done a lot of laps. Come on, Lando, we'll send you out again. Your tires are much worse, but let's see how much you can push. I don't expect to achieve much, by the way. It really shouldn't happen. So 97, yeah, tire of course is shot to pieces. Three laps. That should do it. Okay. My bad. Let's put a bit more. Off you go, and then off you are to
Push a bit more, probably.
and deploy, just for the fun of it.
Energy if you need it. Yeah.
Now we
That tire's gone.
focused earlier on
Copy.
Norris. I'm gonna be
What do we
focusing
do?
on Ocon. Not gonna push that. I'm gonna push that. I'm gonna ask him to deploy. It's gonna last. If it explodes halfway through down the straight, so be it. So let's go back to Ocon. Let's
We
see
can
what
push
our
a bit
new
more.
signing can do.
Yeah, confirm. Priority now is tires, as you know.
Yeah, let's burn them. It's only 3 laps. And look at that, 66, 72, 52 already in the car. That's good numbers. So Ocon is improving. We would definitely expect him to improve anyway by deploying and oh, look at that. Look at that. 4th with hard worn out tires. What about Norris? No, you can relax now. You can relax now, it's not a problem. So Norris, yeah, well, the tires are really bad. He should still improve, but not much. Yeah, not much. Let's go back to balance and neutral.
Slow down. Confirm.
Let's wrap it up, guys. 0.2 off with a worn out hard tire. But well done all around. I'm happy because that will give us a chance now to simulate session number 3, practice session 3. See, 13 out of 15. And that's because we're at 68 and 74. Let's go.
Welcome back to what is proving to be an exciting weekend of Formula One.
It is an exciting weekend and it's gonna get even more so. Now, tires, I'll go medium. We lost that one as I was expecting. So let's go medium. I don't mind about the laps. the game can control that. Let's simulate. Excellent. 9th and 13th. Naturally without pushing, but still 9th is good. So we haven't spoken much about what's happening in the front. It's only practice, but Mercedes seem to be much closer to the front than they were. Alfa Romeo is still very good, and with Gasly being a better second driver than last year than what they had, it's going to be a challenge, I think, with Alfa Romeo, but we'll see. Alpine, Alpha Tauri, they're all in there. Sergio for some reason is too far back. Qualifying is going to be a better indicator. So, setup confidence 98, 14 out of 15. Happy with that. And we're not having enough car parts knowledge. That's what the problem is. So 97 for Esteban. Again 14 out of 15. And this is exactly what I was talking about. From 82 to 84, from 90 to 93, it went up 3 points in 90. That's 3.3%. So that is important. And by next race we'll get better car parts knowledge. We'll be able to hit full marks there. So continue. We have 3 compounds as we should. We looked after our tires around that. Start qualifying. I will simulate the first round of qualifying. We were getting through it last year. It would be a miracle or something seriously wrong to not get through it. Look at that, 8 and 9. I mean, last year on average I was about a second and a half, if not more, on some of the races. Now, of course, it's only one race after Q1, but that has come down to less than 0.8 of a second for Lando. That is nearly halved. Wow. Very happy. Alfa Romeo, as we thought, is up there, and Mercedes is up there. It's going to be a fight this year. I hope it's going to be a fight for us and Mercedes going for spot number 3. I still hope that we're going to achieve our first victory this year. So, yeah, little trick. I'm not going to start with my best tire on the first run. I intend to do 2 runs. I'll be using a slightly worn through another round of qualifying tire. So that's what I'm going to be doing for my first run. Let's start Q2.
Check. Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Should be green now.
No rain expected. Some clouds might drop the temperature a little bit. We'll see. I'm not gonna rush out. Try to pick my time though. Try to avoid traffic. I'm not too bothered about the first one anyway, as I said. This is just to establish.
Someone spun out.
Oh, Vettel.
Let's take a look at the replay. Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel. What a spin!
I don't know which one of the Red Bulls it was, but they were a bit naughty. I am leaving it on automatic generally. And let's have a better look on the timings. What are we watching? Let's go and watch. Let's go and watch Norris. Yeah, that's good. Give him enough space. Shouldn't have slowed him down at all. And 0.6. half a second off Verstappen in qualifying. That is beautiful. Okay, let's go now over to Esteban. No traffic for him. And he's slower, but still less than a second behind, so we are 4th and 6th after the first round on Q2. Good. So now we reconfigure, we put a brand new tire and confirm. We'll do the same for Esteban. Confirm. And then give it time. I like to go last or close to the end. Generally about a minute is more than enough time. 1 minute more than the lap itself lasts. It should be more than enough time to get out of the pits, run at a slower pace and still cross the line before it gets to zero. Let's follow it for a little bit more before we focus on Norris. Off we go. I'm very optimistic. The 11th car is more than 7 tenths behind Esteban. They need to find 7 tenths for us to find nothing, and then everybody of course doing better to knock us out. I think they're both going to be comfortably in Q3. Comfortably. Norris is going faster already. That's a good sign. Alonso did improve, but we have had our best yet. We are getting into this now. Still green, very good. He should be comfortably in, no questions. Stay 6 tenths. Alright, don't know what happened here. For him to stay 12th, that is not making sense. So continue to qualify 3. Of course only Norris is left. Now we're given another set of tires, so we can use 2 brand new sets of tires for Q3, one of which we're gonna lose again, but we're given an extra set of tires just for this qualifying.
Yeah, confirm.
There's time of course to play with here, so let's go out now for the first run. Is many more people gonna inhibit us? Yeah, you go out now, so you are gone by the time I arrive there. I think that's good. If nobody else comes out, we are good. Yeah. Let's have a look and follow him from the car. Nice camera angles. This game has it all. It does have it all, honestly. Oh look. Definitely faster than Gasly and Hamilton. Amazing. I would love to be ahead of at least one of the Mercedes. Gonna block us. Let's see. Lifted. Small delay there. Yeah. Better, but still not purple. Green, but not purple. I think that car there did have an effect. I don't think that red Ferrari probably is going to be in the middle, or Alfa Romeo, it's probably Gasly there, one of the other. So come on, somebody took purple of us, but we have there, so behind Alfa Romeo but ahead of Hamilton. Okay, let's see what the rest do. 4th, 5th, 6th. Russell is much faster. Let's reconfigure. Second set of brand new tires. Confirm. I'm not complaining about 6th, by the way. I mean, the target is to have at least 8 to get the bonus from the sponsors. And it's still a great starting position. It's just a shame that Esteban is not somewhere in there. And then you look that 1, 2, 3, 4 cars are within just over a tenth of each other. So that's going to be very close qualifying for the second time out. I don't know if we're going to be able to get anywhere near further than that. If we manage to get ahead of, well, stay at least 6, but get ahead of Gasly, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'm surprised with Russell, 0.2 behind. That means that we might have more of a struggle with Mercedes than I hope I will for the rest of the season. We'll see. Last year our aggressive tactics did play in our hands, and although starting from further behind, we gained a lot of places pretty much everywhere.
Oh, we've had a spin!
Turn 8, which section is that?
We can take a look now. Now look at this, it's Pierre Gasly.
Section 2. I hope I don't have a yellow.
Yes, this is where they spun out.
Well, we know he's not going to improve. He's just ahead of me. If I don't have a yellow when I get there, yeah, soon have. So we have a chance at least of doing slightly better and getting ahead of Gasly. His qualifying is finished. Come on, Lando. Yellow. Is the track slow down? Strange. Yeah, Bottas overtook us. Strange. I don't see the track temperature changing much. I don't know if there was a mistake and what about sector 2? Yeah, Gasly still went ahead. How is that possible? He had a spin. That's an error the games have on behalf. I haven't noticed this before. This is impossible. This is impossible. Come on, a couple of tenths at least. Come on. No, it was not 2. We just managed to get back ahead of Gasly, 0.6 behind. As I said, comparing to last year's first race, we were way better than expected.
Race day has arrived and the time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel.
McLaren did well during qualifying. They maximized their potential and are in a good position for the race today.
We did.
We saw a reasonable push from Mercedes in qualifying, and they
Yeah, let's not talk about anybody else. We should be the focus. Now, of course, there is also some chance to make some more money from the sponsors. That would be through position gains, which I'm willing to risk. Finish position is set up already. But I'm hoping that both drivers are going to be able to gain at least one position. The other thing we need to look at is, of course, the reports. We know about qualifying. We'll have a look on the strategies ourselves. Is the times. This is the important one. And that one is the second most important. So safety car, no deployment once. Okay. No virtual safety cars at all. So over the last 4 seasons there have been one race with no deployments, and the remaining 3 races we had 4 safety cars. Okay, so it's highly expected. Highly expected. Times wise then, okay, soft is over a tenth faster than medium, which is over a tenth faster than hard. That's pretty average, pretty much what you would expect. Let's see now what would the best strategy be. First of all, strategy, I want to increase the space and I want to increase the fuel usage. Being the first race of the year with the new engine, I don't want to change at all the amount of fuel. Let's see how much is going to be left, if any, by keeping the fuel usage high. And then if we still at the end of the race we have excess fuel, we'll know for next time. So I'd rather go in the blind and go faster if I can for the whole race with fuel usage and see what's left than take something out now. It would be premature. Now you might have noticed I didn't add deployment. This year I'm gonna try to enable ERS deployment once the DRS is activated as well, so that will be after 3 laps, after the first 3 laps of the race. I want to see if the results are going to be better. I'm going to give it a couple of races, trial the starts without ERS deployed immediately, see if we gain or lose positions, and if we have any real more benefits if we start deploying ERS with the DRS active as well and use both of them at the same time for longer, and take it from there. So small trial there. And of course the most important thing we have to look at is the strategy. What do they suggest us then? They suggest us medium pace, which will take us to about 30% on each tire, using softs twice, okay, for a minute of 1 hour 30 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's see what else is on the plate. So how would that work? Well, no, we'll have to take something out. For those of you who haven't seen my races before and my strategy, I try to avoid planningly go below the 30% line on tire usage. Well, for one, it's definitely going to be coming slower, especially considering that we're going to be with a much worn tire at the end of a stint, with somebody else behind us having a much faster tire. So let me show you that the time here, for example, might show that we save a second. Sorry, the might show that we're saving 7 seconds, but the tires are going to be short, and I try to avoid doing that. We'll have to see. Let's update this for now. Okay, so comparing to the original, that's 9 seconds faster. And then what would happen here if we push, because we need to push. That's F1. If you don't push, you better go home. Okay, so that's all of them on the 30% point, pushing for the whole race on the tires. The time for that is minus 25 seconds. So that looks like this is a better strategy, maintaining the tires at a level that is going to be able to sustain that. I might do a small different change here, and that change is going to be to go on medium first and hard last. And the reason for that is that if there is any safety car period around here, I'd rather pit under safety car, put the hards on, and reduce how much I'm pushing through the rest of the stint, because you could still save time having pitted under the safety car, of course. Now, if you remember, that policy, I believe it was, showed more pace if we increase, then we went below the 30% mark, right? So we're clearly below the 30% mark, considerably there, by pushing a bit more. That one with the cars at 30 is still 10 seconds faster. And even if we pushed them all the way and get considerably below the 30% line, the time is still 7 seconds slower than this policy, than this strategy. So we'll stick to that, and I'm confident to use the same strategy with both cars. That might result in them pitting at the same laps. I don't mind. We seem to have a gap on the circuit, starting positions wise, and even if they get close enough by the time of any of these pit windows, well, whoever's tires are in the slightly better position will have to pit a lap later. That's not a problem. So update, and we go to this one. 1 hour 30 and 25, 1:30:24. Okay, I said because the starting tires you couldn't have a brand new being on Q3, so instead of starting with them, same percentage, yes, that would be the difference. That's why it appears that you could be a second slower. So pit stops, lap 15, lap 14, lap 34 and lap 34. Okay, I think we are ready to start the race. Let's go.
The drivers are lined up tonight under mostly clear skies.
Good. We're going good
And
weather.
this is it, the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Let's have a great season, everyone.
I can't do anything, guys.
Yeah, Ocon
Stay
lost
calm, you've done a good job.
Ocon lost the place.
AlphaTauri gained a place. Here's the replay. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved.
Okay. On the outside, fair enough. Norris is stuck behind Perez. How is that gonna go? So no DRS, no deployment, and we were sitting next to him, he wouldn't get away. That is good. And then of course, noticing that even at full speed, full fuel usage, we are not really getting minus, but we seem to be gaining. That's going to be a big factor later in the year, because I will find out how much I can risk and start with less fuel, have a lighter car and get better. My god, we just started lap 2 and we are plus despite high, oh my god, many possibilities, many options. Come on, no, close but not close enough. Thought about going on the inside, but he let it go.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Back 12th. He went back to 12th, so he's doing well now.
McLaren gain a position. Let's have a look. Now just take a look at the McLaren.
Yeah, on the straight. Good sign. Good sign. Well done, Esteban. First overtake for the team in the new year. And then next lap I'm gonna start deploying as well, because you're gonna have DRS and I'm gonna start deploying ERS as well. Where is everybody with tires? Yeah, everybody started soft. I think it's gonna be a 2 pit stop race for everybody, unless something happens and people decide to change their strategies. But yeah, we see also slight negative figures here on fuel, but we are going full speed. We are pushing. It's still early, but I think the signs are promising. Getting close to the third lap. I will start deploying ERS now to overtake, as the DRS is going to be activated any minute now. Yeah.
DRS enable. Good job.
Come on. Ocon overtook one more car. He overtook Alonso.
And McLaren with a great overtake. Let's take a closer look. Now have a watch of this. Looks like Ocon.
Stuck it in the inside and overtook in the straight. Very good. Very good.
Moving up a place there. Excellent work from them.
And that's still without DRS. Okay. Which is activated this lap, as we said. The overtaking was without DRS. DRS open, he gained some space, but not enough. Are we watching the wrong driver? So he has the other. Oh, that's a bit personal. He has the Alpine of Daniel. Oh, who was that? That was one of the Mercedes. That was Russell, who was way ahead. Well done.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
Well done. Keep it up. So yeah, they changed seats effectively by me selecting Ocon over Ricciardo, and now he's just behind him. Is he gonna overtake? No, he didn't do that on this lap. And we switched when Norris overtook, and no, he didn't overtake. Oh, this is overtake. Second position? Come on. Go, Esteban. Go.
P9.
Amazing performance. I feel so much justified for getting him. Ricciardo would never do that. Wow. Like he was stopped.
Good job.
Like he was stopped. Amazing. They can't find a fight among themselves, it's not our problem. Go Norris. We still have some ERS to deploy. He should be able to overtake someone here. Yeah, oh. I think he nearly lost it. Come on. No. The thing is, Bottas had DRS and he managed to overtake Perez. Now Perez is gonna have DRS in his attempt to overtake Bottas back, and we are stuck behind him with the DRS, but not much of a benefit because now we don't have any energy to deploy either. So let's go back to neutral for both and see how it goes. Am I gonna let them fight? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Come on, stick it up the inside. No. Tires, we are where we expect to be. That's good. Fuel. Yeah, Ocon is minus 1.4. I can tell him to keep it balanced for now.
Safe fuel, safe fuel. Copy.
And Norris being stuck behind them. He is effectively saving fuel despite being so close to them. Come on, Lando. It's not gonna happen. So let's speed up. Ocon overtook despite using less of the fuel. Well, in that case, Ocon, you are more aggressive. Keep going. Yeah, Perez behind both. Nice. And
McLaren
Norris
gain a position. Let's take a look at the replay.
and Norris got the fastest
Now
lap as
just
well.
take a look at the McLaren.
Look at that. Wow. Perfect. Perfect.
They take advantage and muscle their way through. Excellent work.
Excellent work.
I think it's safe to say that went down well with the team.
No surprises there. So where do we stand then? Ocon?
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Yes. Yes. Bottas overtake Ocon. Oh.
Who's running wide there?
Leclerc. Nice. We can get close
Let's
to him.
see what happened there. Watch this. There's Leclerc. They're
He
forced
lost.
wide, and there we can see them slide off.
He lost a bit of time. The thing is that Ocon is now behind him. And then I will ask him to try and overtake. Norris was
And
overtaken
McLaren
back.
with a great overtake.
That's it.
Here's the replay. Now just take a look at the McLaren.
How much I love that. Already feel so justified getting him over Daniel.
Gaining
Already.
a position there. They make it look so easy.
Unbelievable. He started 12th. We still don't know why he started 12th. Yeah, he's gonna be overtaken back. That's not the problem. The problem is we are with them. We are with them. Okay.
Ferrari advance the race position.
Yeah, that's gonna happen now. Well, he started 12th and he's
Save fuel.
5th in
Copy.
11 laps. Yeah, fuel is a bit of a problem, but we can definitely do something about that later in the race when there is not much pressure. Lando will have to pit soon. Actually, it could be a bit sooner than hoped.
And DRS is disabled. DRS disabled.
What happened?
Cool.
Ocon
Let's have a
overtakes
look.
Leclerc again.
Now have a watch of this. Looks like Ocon.
Oh, clear. Clear on the inside. Yeah, perfect.
Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
Why wouldn't they? So, as I was saying, the focus for now should be Norris, and when we stop with him for tires. So I don't think it's gonna be this lap. It's at 34, 33 now. We're gonna go another lap. Still earlier than expected. A lap earlier than expected, but shouldn't be much of a problem. Don't forget he had the tires that were slightly worn anyway. So pit options, we stick to the plan, we go to medium. Godspeed my son.
Did confirm a box.
Leclerc
confirm.
overtook
Happy to box
again.
at the end.
That's gonna happen as we said. Let's see who blinks and pits first, because although I'm at 43, I think they might be pitting first. Let's speed up through it a bit more. Ocon is back and forth with Leclerc. That's gonna happen. As we said,
McLaren gain a position.
the bonus, the benefit, the gain is that we're less than 4 seconds of the lead, 13 laps into it. Now everything looks nice here. He can deploy.
Oh, and Ferrari Ferrari just gained a place.
Yes, that's gonna happen. They're so close with each other and we took it back. What I'm gonna try and do is just deploy.
This is good.
Try to get a bit away from DRS if possible.
Use energy.
Copy that.
And use fuel as well. So where are we? P4, 2 or 3 laps away from pitting. P4, again, I'm stressing it. Norris, he can overtake, he has some energy left. I let him use the fuel as well. He just had his pit stop. I think he pitted first among everybody. Yeah, and he dropped down to 15th, which would be expected. And he has all the time in the world to make some of it back.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Let's speed up a little bit and see if Ocon is gonna... No, he's not gonna be able to get himself some distance. I hope he does. But I don't see it happening. Well, in any case, Ocon is at 31% now. Let's go one more lap. Ignore, yeah. See, Sainz pitted already. Now is the time to push. Perez is still behind, but now is the time to push. Let's organize the pit. Pit this lap. And let's go.
Box.
Yeah, happy to work.
Oh, they've run wide.
Let's conserve some fuel now. Ocon ran wide on turn 9. While still 4th. 4.5, less than 5 seconds behind the lead.
Use overtake.
Copy.
He has no more. Let's try to harvest a little bit. And likewise here, let's try to build it up a little bit. Nobody else speeding behind us. Well, Ricciardo is, but none of the people were close up. Off we go. And Ricciardo is still there. Good. So Ocon dropped to 8, 9, 11th. But of course now we can push again. Excellent. Look at that, Norris got really ahead of him. I didn't notice if there was any problem with the pit stop, but anyway, it is what it is. Who has pitted and who hasn't. So, yeah.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
Tsunoda, not a problem. Not a problem. Let's try to balance our consumption a little bit because Ocon still has fastest lap. I'm surprised.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
And Norris is really, wow. Norris is third.
McLaren gain a position.
Less than 2 seconds behind the lead. We're chasing Verstappen.
Was a strong lap.
And I still don't know if Hamilton is gonna stop or Sainz having gone to hard tire. But I mean, I don't know if anybody's gonna stop again. There's still 35 laps. I want to believe they will. I'm sure they should. So it should be a 2-stop race for everybody. But I'm faster. Closing the gaps while saving energy and not deploying any excessive amount of energy through ERS. Brilliant. 3rd and 5th. Well, I have to say I'd like to extend that a little bit if
Ferrari,
I can.
advance the race position.
Yeah, okay. I don't mind, you can have that. Very happy to say things are going to plan.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Yeah, that's gonna keep happening.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Oh, don't scare me, man. So, getting close to pit stop times. Yeah, we made back some of this deficit. We're at 32 over here. He just passed the finish straight, so we're gonna be stopping on the next lap. And that's without pushing the tires, staying so close and saving fuel. I'm gonna save even more and hound them down towards the end of the race. I know I'm gonna go on hards, but I'll have the fuel to burn. My tires are gonna be in a good enough condition and they will not know what hit them. Is it gonna be another podium? Let's keep our fingers crossed. Look at that. No. So Norris is in a Ferrari sandwich. He's gonna pit now anyway, but you know what, let's save a bit more.
And confirm, lift off.
Yeah, confirm.
And let's harvest. It's not much.
And start button on.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's harvest a little bit before we go to change tires. Ocon overtook Leclerc, so we're 4 and 5. 4 and 5. On pace.
Let's take a closer look. Now just take a look at the McLaren.
God. DRS fully open. Get in the inside. Goodbye. Ha! That's how it should be. Okay. 2.5, not excellent, but we don't have the best pit crew anyway. I don't know how to improve them all. I have them training, but beyond that, you cannot really buy your way out of this. In any way that I found in the game anyway. If anybody else knows a better way to get a better crew, then let me know, please. So Norris back to 10th, behind Bottas. Again, he was the first to pit. I'm gonna keep it on 4 bars here for now, but I'm gonna be pushing more later. So Ocon 3.3 behind, with Leclerc chasing him down. His tires are still holding. He should have pitted now, but we have enough rubber for at least 2 more laps, and I'm gonna use that. DRS open. Oh please, not 2 positions. 1 is bad enough.
Still a lot to play for.
Oh, come on. It's gonna be 2. Yeah. No, thank God.
Ferrari, advance the race position.
what comes around, what goes around comes around. Let's continue. Fifth is good. We're getting a bit further behind from Hamilton for the win. Oh, he went wide. He went wide. So now is the time to plan him coming in. He's very good at saving the tires as well. I don't think there was a statistic to see that. I didn't notice it anyway. So let's bring him in. Okay, let me think. Because he pitted on lap 16. He's going to lap 36, that's 20. So why would we go on hard and not stay on medium? It's a faster tire. Yes. So question is, we have a second set of mediums? Yes, we do. Let's have a look here, because going to that, comparing to go to that, it says minus 1.2 lap time 136.361, and that's gonna go 1.4 less, so it's 2/10 faster per lap for 20 laps. That's more than enough, more than what I can ask for. Perfect.
Someone's run wide!
Oh, yeah, we've seen that. We've seen it live. We've seen it live. Now, Ocon from 12th could and does have a legitimate chance of getting on the podium. That would be extremely exciting and positive for the rest of the season. See you guys, you've been brilliant. 2.6 not very good, but I still love you. Okay, so Ocon is still behind Norris after the pit stops. I'm gonna start pushing more with the tire. We've had it on 4 dots for 3 laps since he pitted.
McLaren gain a position!
Norris overtakes Bottas. That's what I'm talking about.
Is that a lockup?
Who? Oh, the rookie. Not a problem. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start overtaking here because everybody's around. They are on bad, or at least worse tires than we are. And we have a chance to catch them. No, Verstappen had a second pit stop already and he's clearly ahead of us. So Verstappen to Norris, that's 8 seconds, so we're effectively 8 seconds behind Verstappen. I can live with that. This is not my target, Verstappen.
And McLaren with a great overtake!
No DRS for him.
I'm happy.
So who is gonna come out behind us after the pits? Are we ahead of Perez? No. That will put him in front. Okay. Good. 6th and 7th. And 3 people have still not pitted. Are they? They should. So these 3 people are Hamilton, Sainz and Ricciardo. Ricciardo definitely gonna get behind us. We're effectively a pit stop ahead. Hamilton, I don't think we're gonna get, but we have a chance of getting Sainz. So if Verstappen is ahead, Hamilton is ahead, we're chasing Sainz for net third position with both of our drivers. That's excellent. Chasing net third with both drivers. You know what? I'm gonna have to say, stop. Don't fight, teammate. If he overtakes you, then you are on your own. There you are. He is more aggressive. He came back from 12th. I'll give him first pick this time.
I think there's been a lockup.
But he needs to overtake. Come on. We can't afford to lose time. They're gonna pit and we're gonna be stuck behind them. Now is the time to do them. He is on all tires. Get him. Get him. Come on. He has no chance. Come on, we are losing time behind him. Push, push, push. See, Sainz is pitting. This is critical. This is critical. Oh, we're losing time behind Ricciardo. He's messing us up. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, Sainz is coming out. He's gonna be ahead of us. Look at that. God.
This is good, come on.
Not good. Not good. Overtaking, for God's sake. I wish I had followed Alonso's race closer to see why he's down to 13th and Daniel with worn out tires is here. He's not gonna try and get it. He's gonna stop. He's gonna end up behind Alonso. He just does that to delay us. He's heavily delaying us. Not good. I'm gonna change that, by the way. He doesn't seem to be getting ahead of Ricciardo. Perhaps Norris can overtake Esteban and he has a go. And he's on better tire. Come on, what is happening, man? What happened to you? Let's go neutral. Ah, now you go. Idiot. So we're still chasing at 3 if we manage to overtake Perez and Sainz. But that's as far as we can realistically go. I don't know what happened with Russell and why he's down there. Lewis should stop, but he's not gonna go anywhere near down 14th. He'll go on net third, the way things stand anyway. Let's speed up. There's not much more we can do now. Ocon overtook Perez. Good.
McLaren gain a position.
Let's have a look at
see
it.
what happened there. Now have a watch of this.
Finally.
Looks like Ocon.
Finally. Clear overtake down the straight. Thank God for DRS. Let's keep moving forward. Oh no.
I can't do anything, guys.
Who was that? And what was that? He was overtaken by both Perez and Norris. Okay. Well, if it is Norris who is gonna chase for the podium, I don't mind. I would love to have a podium with the first race of the year. Simple as that. So one of you better get on with it. Oh no.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Schumacher lockup.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Okay, overtook Perez. Now what I'm gonna do is deploy.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Oh no.
And DRS is disabled. DRS disabled.
Confirm.
Ocon started very well. He seems to be losing something at this stage of the race. I don't know why. His tires are still better than Norris's, but Norris seems to be easily getting ahead of him. Ahead of Perez, staying there even though difficultly. Come on. We're minus.
Good job, keep pushing.
We're -7. I cannot stay on -7. Have to save some fuel.
And Bleak lift off.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get overtaking. But I need to save fuel. I have 10 laps. I should be able to save it, but yeah, I got overtook immediately.
Red Bull moved up.
And Leclerc overtook both of them. Okay.
Ferrari advance the race position.
How is that possible? Come on. Losing ERS. You use it up so quickly. I'm not gonna bother with ERS anymore. It is what it is. We go to the end of the race. The tire should hold. To hell with it. There you are. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We cannot get closer to Sainz. He seems to be clearly and genuinely faster. So, that's it. Fight for fourth. Them four are gonna be next to each other. At the moment there is a sandwich of Perez and Leclerc with McLaren 4th and 7th.
I lost quite a lot of grip on that lap.
You did something stupid, my friend. That's why.
Hey, phone.
What do we do?
We become less aggressive. And we try to balance the fuel consumption. And Norris being 4th, we try to defend.
Yeah, confirm.
It's 3 laps, less than 3 laps.
Yeah, take it easy.
Copy.
Oh god.
And confirm. Lift off.
We lost the tires.
Yeah, all good.
Who is behind? Gasly is too far behind. It's okay, I mean he started 12th, he went as far as 4th. It would be difficult anyway. And something happened, he lost the tires quicker than expected. We're okay with fuel.
Yeah. I was taking a low with the rear.
Lando needs to save
problem.
some fuel. I don't think he's gonna
Can
be
we
able
change tires?
to overtake. No, we're not gonna change tires on lap 57, Lando. What on earth are you talking about? You know better than that. So there is no point to save and defend. We might as well deploy what we have. Let's hope Sainz and Perez tangle. Sorry, Leclerc and Perez strangle. And they go out. Norris is still trying. I mean, kudos to him, but I don't see it happening. And we still have the fastest lap with Ocon. So some more money are due. Not bad. Let's finish this race. Very, very positive. First race of the season so far. Hamilton won
Seems to have been a
clearly.
lockup.
Clearly, Hamilton won. They didn't make a big jump ahead. They were clear and distinct third. And in the first part of the season we were fighting with them continuously. Now, Daniel has gone... Where has he gone? 8th. So he's still doing better than Alonso. Good for him. And should not forget, Lando overtook Leclerc. We're on the last lap. I'm gonna try and defend with his life if he has to. There's not much left. It's less than half a lap.
McLaren
Is he gonna
gain
go?
position.
Oh my god. He got it. He is fourth.
Good job.
Very good job. Not just a good job. Let's push it. Let's push it. We have to risk it now. Oh my god.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Stay. Yeah. Deploy.
Oh, and it's Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton with the win today.
Oh my god. Fourth. He did manage it. With deteriorating tires and oh god. Fourth and seventh. Unbelievable. Wow. Amazing result.
Checkered flag.
Checkered flag.
Oh, very nice.
That's an excellent drive. When you stop, it will be P1, wait 5 seconds, and then P0.
Brilliant. I mean, we ended up 16 seconds behind, but that's ages in Formula 1 time, but still ages better than where we would have finished last year. We managed a double podium, and that was because of the rain and good strategy, and we still finished second and third, way behind the leader, which was Verstappen, if I remember correctly. Unbelievable. There is a celebrations.
Lando Norris can be proud. What a fantastic performance from him. McLaren have shown some serious chops here. A good result for the team from Surrey.
Just a really solid showing out there, which is exactly what they needed.
And after this result, the team is fourth in the constructor standings.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
Amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. One more time, amazing. We start the season fourth, very clearly ahead of number 5, which is Alfa Romeo. How close we're gonna be to the top 3 teams, I don't know, but the prospects are there. So, as the experience gained, very good. And of course, had to pay Lando. And as I said, I have to renegotiate his contract. At the moment he's getting $1 million every time he's 6th or better. It has to be further up and less money. I have to see next episode how I'm gonna do that. We still get more than 4.5 million. That's very helpful money at this time of the year. I do want to upgrade things. Well, thank you very much. I'll stop this episode now and I'll see you next time. Please leave some comments, ask any questions, I'll be happy to get back to you. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram with any posts you want to share with everybody. Thank you again. Bye bye.